Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do a nice quick bonus reading. Today I'm working with the Psychic and the Energy Oracles, and it's your quick 10-minute reading. The full comprehensive ones, they happen every 2 weeks. So Scorpio, if you missed it, it went live last week, and then there'll be a new one in a week's time. Without further ado, okay, we have got some indecision in the collective. At the bottom of the deck, we have indecision, crossroads energy. Now, you might still be sitting in this. You might be coming out of indecision. We're going to see. I'm going to start shuffling. Okay, Scorpio. It could also be a person strongly connected to you who's been at a crossroads. Perhaps they're about to make a decision. It might impact you in some way. But let's begin. Scorpio. One more. Okay, card is stuck to me, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite cards. Door to healing and happiness. It's beautiful. So if you've been unwell or unhappy, this is saying that your life is about to change. It's a new chapter, a new door. Also, I'm feeling like it's so bizarre. I've never said this with a reading. Open the windows, Scorpio. Let the fresh air in. I don't know, like for us, okay, it's like we're coming into autumn. And Sydney's had this disgustingly humid summer, like so humid, like between, 85 and 90% humidity every day. And everyone in Sydney's been whinging about it. And it's starting to get that little bit of coolness. And so we've all had aircon on and doors closed. And Zara, my daughter and I, who's a Scorpio, have been saying, oh, I just can't wait for that cool air and just open up the doors, let the fresh air in. Okay, so I know you guys are coming into spring, so same diff. Okay, open your windows. There's something about fresh energy, your perspective changing. I don't know if your mindset's changing, you're feeling good, feeling optimistic. If it's spring that's in the air, it's putting a spring in your step. For us, embracing autumn, same diff. Okay, feels really nice for you today, Scorpio. It is a time of change and possibility, adjacent possibilities, lots of doors. Okay, so that can say that there's opportunity in your life, Scorpio, in different areas. Now, Aquarius pulled this card today. Beautiful card. I did feel that you're becoming happier. See the word blossoming, because the majority, I'd say like, 80% of my viewers are in the Northern Hemisphere. I really feel like spring is in the air. Okay, I feel like there's something about your spirit lifting. But I can't lie, I do have in the split, there could be some financial challenges though. So even though it feels emotionally, there's an optimism, in the real world, there might be some challenges that you're facing or dealing with. What I will say, if you have got challenges with money, and look, it's a pretty tough world right now with what's happening in the economy, the cost of fuel and all that kind of stuff. So, that can be putting a bit of additional pressure on your money or finances. Okay, so it's showing up. The universe is saying there are adjacent possibilities. So perhaps, there could be another job where you earn more. There could be a side hustle. Okay, there could be some sort of new opportunity. I felt called to split, and I'm seeing the angel of patience. Okay, so there's something about you being patient at this time, or divine timing at play. All right, we've got victory coming through. This is beautiful. So no matter what adversity or challenge or struggle you're facing, you're showing up as pretty cool. Like door to healing and happiness, blossoming abundance, and victory. I want you to really stay focused on that, okay? Because I do feel currently there is this sense of hardship or difficulty that you're facing. Let me have some coconut water. I've been doing a lot of readings. Better, I've got a dry throat. This is about having a really clear vision, a strong intuition, but it's about foresight and being able to see the future before it's even happened. So you might have a vision about something. You might be really using the law of attraction. Okay, so you could be doing visualization as well. But look, I'm really feeling good about all of these possibilities and doors that are opening. I have got to caution you though, because I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck attachment and door, the garden and the gate. You need to embrace change. Okay, this can be where there's some sort of attachment that's keeping you stuck at the moment. And it could be like lack of confidence or being too comfortable, right? This is a person who's in their comfort zone. They're thinking about more, but they're like, why should I? I'm so happy where I am. There could even be attachments to, you know, say you're in a workplace. It could be, well, I'm quite content here. You know, I get along with everyone. I do feel an emotional attachment, but perhaps there is an opportunity where you could earn more, grow more. Okay, that's just one example of that metaphor. Now let's get a crowning energy for the Scorpio collective. Yeah, go with your heart at this time. Universe, Queen of Cups energy, woman holding a heart. You know, this is about what makes you happy. This is about your heart chakra feeling happy and healing. See? Door to healing and happiness. But it's a door, so it's a gateway energy. So I feel like there's something new on the horizon. And the universe is wanting you to focus on what it is that you want. And I feel like you do have a future vision about something in your life. Let's see the next one. Yeah, but maybe you're needing to step into your power. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Leo's major arcana. So it's a time of power and strength. Okay, Scorpio. Two more. One more for Scorpio. Okay, it's stuck to my hand and it's the moon. So there might be a little bit of fear and uncertainty at this time. We do have also the full moon in Libra this week. Okay, so yeah, but look, trust your intuition. Yeah, can't make it up. Five of Wands next to the Six of Wands. There is an overcoming of some sort of obstacle in your life or adversity or challenge. You know, the financial one, the financial constraints card is my Five of Pentacles. And this is the Five of Wands. So it feels like you have or are going through some tough times or some challenging times. The universe is saying, keep it in your absolute vision and focus that you are going to overcome this, right? And that's what I feel like. The universe is saying you are going to claim a victory. Victory and success. Victory. All right, let's get another card. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's something around your safety or your security. It's like, I have all of my basic needs met. This is like I'm feeling that Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So I don't know if this is resisting change or having to come out of your comfort zone. Let's see, Scorpio. And now we've got patience. So two references to patience, two references to victory. So your patience will be rewarded for sure. Now this is temperance, okay? So learning the art of managing your emotional space. Okay, so the full moon, for example, might bring some fear, uncertainty, doubt. But the angel of balance, temperance, is saying it's just like try and move through that, okay? There is something about balancing out of your emotions in the next week. I have got Ace of Cups in the split, Love Begins, connected to patience. Now this is also the door to healing and happiness, by the way. And it is next to another four, Emperor energy. So there could be a man entering your life, a boss entering your life. I do feel like there's happiness on the horizon. There's definitely healing around the heart or an experience or a time in your life that you're coming into or in where you are feeling happy. Love begins. Let's get a crowning for Scorpio. The waiting game. So patience and waiting is a theme. Okay, now the patience is next to victory. See how they've planted seeds and they're being patient, they're watering the seeds, they're watching the seedling grow. That's the metaphor for you here. And I've got in the split Three of Pentacles, reward and recognition. So for some of you, this could be your money, your business, your work, a project that you've got here. But it is about the waiting game, divine timing, being patient. I just felt called to look at the bottom of the deck. We've got Seven of Cups. For those of you love begins, Ace of Cups, it can be some of you dating. With the Seven of Cups, they are telling you to be discerning in love, to choose wisely, okay? I have got Hermit next to it, so there could be a person giving you advice, a really wise person. You might be using the wisdom that you've gained in this journey of life to help you make good choices. But I am seeing lots of doors and I am seeing Seven of Cups, so it is a beautiful time. You might be really in your imagination. You might be daydreaming a lot. You might be thinking about your future, thinking about the possibilities, opening up to them. Feels really nice. So that's where I'm going to leave it. We'll do your full comprehensive next week. God bless. Bye, Scorpio.